beckon to you, Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. And we are up to way number 30 in the 48 Ways to Wisdom. Way number 30 is called Being Loved by Others. Being loved by others. A bit of a strange one. This one is something that you, on the surface that you go, well, how could I like that? I would want that to happen, but I don't really have any control of it. It's not really as clear as that. So we're going to get into this in much more detail. Before we get there, can I ask you guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That is fantastic. If you're subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed. YouTube, take away subscribers from me all the time. So if you're subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, if you could consider subscribing, that'd be lovely. So like, share, subscribe. I didn't say share, but that's implicit. That's really implicit. Like, share, subscribe, comment. It's fantastic. The algorithms love your comments, and they go, and they eat them all up, and it goes very, very yummy. And it'll be super nice. Go check out my Indiegogo, 2 absolutely incredible graphic novels for your delight and delectation. Fine. Look at this. Way number 30 of the 48 Ways to Wisdom. Be loved by others. Again, who doesn't want to be loved by others? I mean, for me, it's just a very, very primal drive. So, how do you go about that is the question. So, firstly, you got to decide that's something you want. Now, a lot of times that when our lives don't go the way we want, right? The lives don't go work out. We're not able to connect with the people we want. We often tell ourselves, no, I don't need anybody. I don't need anybody at all. You do that to protect yourself from hurt. And I think that's just a basic falsehood, because we are designed as human beings to need other people. You need different layers of love around your life, right? And you need the love of your family, you need a love of a spouse, you need a love of friends, you need a love of community. But again, all of this is out of your control. All of this is completely out of your control. So I think what this way to wisdom is making this something that you want, making it something that you want. King Solomon says, as water reflects your face, so does a person's heart. In other words, if you project coldness to people, if you walk around going, I don't need anyone, you're not going to have anyone. Really? And I understand that's your natural urge to do that when you've been rejected. That's what every human being has, that natural urge. But it's the wrong thing to say. It's the wrong thing to say I am hurt, and I do need people. I do need people, because you do need people. And honestly, I think that's one of the great things about YouTube. It's a way for disparate people, different people from different parts of the world to connect with each other. I mean, really, that should be the advantage of social media in general. But it's instead it's a way for people to connect and find new ways to absolutely despise each other, right? No, it's a recognition that we all basically need love. We all basically need love, and love of very different ways. So the first thing to work about acquiring love is working out what it is that makes you like somebody, makes you love somebody, right? It's most people have very, very similar amounts of positive and negative traits. You like someone because you identify with their positive traits, and you dislike someone because you identify with their negative traits, right? If somebody's done something bad to you, you're going to identify more readily with their negative traits. If somebody hasn't done, it's probably best to try and view people with what's called an iron of a good eye. When you do just look at those positive traits of people, because if you do that, you will end up loving people. You end up liking and loving people, and that's what you project. I mean, if you project that, that's what you receive. And again, it's not an exact quid pro quo. It's more of a general idea of life. That if you project love, if you see the good in other people, and you connect to them emotionally, they will connect to you emotionally, right? Communicating love. This is a big one. This is one where I have failed. I have personally failed, especially with my oldest son. Look, my oldest son is incredibly capable person who I've just got a lot of respect for, right? I got a ton of respect for him. And he's not just capable, he's a very good moral person, right? He's a bit of a dick at times as well, you know. He's a kid. He's in his early 20s, but he's very good, capable. But because he's such a good, capable, I would say moral person, when he is a dick, when he is immoral, when he acts less than I think he can be, I'm very cold. I'm very like, well, what are you doing that for? Right? What are you doing? I didn't communicate, and I didn't communicate my love to him properly, and we had a real big blowout that lasted years, absolute years. And I said to him, look, I want you to know, and when I recognized what I had done, I want you to know, that he didn't think that I respected him, and I do. Oh my God, I respect the kid so much. I respect him more than I respect most people. He basically believes that now, right? But you got to communicate your love properly, and if somebody's not living up to where you think they are, you got to still be clear about communicating love, because again, this is just a personal experience that I'm sharing with you, so hopefully you won't make the same mistakes that I've done. Giving is the key. The most effective way to be loved is to give to others. When you give physical, material, emotional, spiritual pleasure with no strings attached, they will love you. That's kind of the truth. Listen, the reason I started this YouTube channel was to sell my comics. In essence, is to sell my comics, right? Once again, I'll show it to you. I mean, if you're going to get down past that, to sell my comics. Why? Because I want people to read my comics, and I would like to make money selling comics, right? So I saw this is from Ethan Van Sciver's channel, who's a comic book artist. Incredibly good salesman, right? An incredibly good salesman. Well, firstly, because his channel is very witty, it's very entertaining, it's fun to listen to, but he's also a giving person, right? He's a genuinely giving person, and it makes you want to give to him, right? Look, most sales happen not because somebody wants the thing that they're selling. I mean, you get a percentage, but most sales happen is because there's an emotional connection going on, and that emotional connection comes from giving, right? Comes from giving. Your pleasure is their pleasure. Yeah, listen, make people your people's priority your priority. If they see that you're concerned about what they're concerned about, they will be concerned about what you're concerned about. It's a basic human nature to be reciprocal to one another. It's just, this is who we are, right? And again, projecting love gives you love, right? It's the just the basic corner rule, which I think is the central point of this way to wisdom. Fear of intimacy, not one I have terribly, but I know a lot of people do. A prerequisite in love is the inner decision to allow yourself to be loved. Why do people veer away from intimacy? One, a person may be afraid of getting hurt. That's the biggest one, right? People will not let themselves be emotionally attached to people, or let people emotionally attach to them, because that does require letting your guard down. Intimacy, right? It doesn't matter. A person may be afraid of getting to know himself better. If people get too close to us, they may force issues to surface. Okay, I hear it. A person may simply want to be left alone. That's certainly way. So why is being loved one of the ways to wisdom? Giving others pleasure is your pleasure, right? And that's actually true. It's it goes beyond virtue signaling, right? It's like it does make you feel good being good, right? It makes you feel good giving good to the world. Like, if you want, if you volunteer at a soup kitchen or anything, it does. It feels good to do it. That's why people virtue signal. Why? Because it feels good. But virtue signal with actual virtue. Okay? If you're actually virtuous, it's much better. Seeing people's virtues in others is one of the greatest virtues to exhibit. If you love others this way, they will love you in turn. Yeah, pretty much true. The first place to start showing appreciation is with your own family. I would say with the people around you. The people, immediately around you. Loves bring unity. It does. Love bring unity, and unity is power. Unity of power, and that's the power. That's actually the power that this way to wisdom gives you. It gives you the power of being connected to a greater whole, of being, in Judaism we have this word shalom. We use it a lot. We use hello, goodbye. What does shalom mean? It means a completeness. It means a unified completeness, and that's why it's a big blessing. You should be shalom. You should be complete. You should be complete with your relationships, complete with your community, complete with your family, and you should be intimately connected to them. That's the best way to live. So there you go. That is way number 30 in the 48 ways to wisdom. Only 18 to go. What could they be? Who knows or dares to dream? Join me tomorrow for the next of the 48 ways to wisdom, and have yourselves a fantastic and a very loved day.